ASU students is a story you first heard on ABC 15. Today, one person is in jail and a second burn victim has come forward. Plus, we're learning more about that fiery incident. Christopher Sine is tracking every development on this. And Chris, you're at the burn center right now. How is this victim doing today?
Steve, right now she's still inside the burn unit recovering with severe burns to her legs, and detectives tell me she could be scarred for life. Now, you mentioned that second victim, an 18-year-old, did come forward. She's been treated and released, suffering from burns to her shoulder and backside, and now an ASU student faces felony charges. Second and third degree burns cover the 17-year-old's legs, and 21-year-old Andrew Kent is in jail because of it.
And they're very serious charges. And on top of that, he has to live with what he did to these young ladies.
The charges include 2 felonies for burning the 17-year-old high schooler and an 18-year-old ASU student.
I'm just not comfortable being filmed now.
The person living at the scene of the crime didn't want to talk about it.
Many of the people that were in attendance of the party were fraternity members to this fraternity, Sigma Pi Epsilon.
These are photos of officers searching the home, and they tell me a bonfire was lit during a large party. And detectives say Kent threw vodka on the fire. It splashed on the girls, igniting them. A neighbor saw the large flame.
Around 1 o'clock, just a big old whoosh in the backyard.
Witnesses asking not to be identified saw the high schooler catch fire.
She's screaming, and I just knew that, I need to help her.
As soon as we sat her down, we saw how bad her injuries were.
The 18-year-old victim went home for help. Investigators say the 17-year-old was told to get out.
What these party goers wanted to do more than anything was protect themselves. The right thing to do would have been to get medical treatment to this young lady immediately, instead of sending her off on her own to get her own medical treatment.
The 18-year-old victim actually left the party and went home, asking her parents for medical help because I'm told her father is a paramedic firefighter with a Valley agency. Meanwhile, the 17-year-old high schooler who is still here in the hospital, I'm told her parents are here. And Steve and Stephanie, she was actually in Tempe on a student recruiting visit when this happened.
Yeah, and just an awful thing that she was victimized twice in this case.
You're right.
Thanks so much, Chris.